What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Small Cap Recap. Today is September 29th. It's a Thursday. And let's call it what it is. The market was a little slow once again today. But what I did get to do today, and it's still in the works here, but I am in the process of uploading literally hundreds of hours worth of pre-recorded webinars, past live sessions, and strategy sessions to the Small Cap Rockets video library. I've got about, pardon me, I think I uploaded about 40 new videos today already, and got like between 50 and 100 more on my other computer that I'm in the process of uploading. While the market might be a little bit slow, this is the time to be studying, and I'm really glad I'm able to get these all uploaded now. So for those of you that are already in Small Cap Rockets, you probably saw me talking about it today. And a lot of those have already been uploaded. For those of you that are not yet in Small Cap Rockets, there's a link for a trial down below where you'll literally be able to access all of these videos, get all your studying in, and yeah, I'm really excited to be able to have a bunch of content out now. This is literally over the past year worth of content that I've done live. Some of them that just haven't been uploaded, some of them have been sitting in the drafts, and some that have not yet been uploaded anywhere. They're just some pre-recorded ones. So really exciting there. Now, with that all being said, let's get into the charts for today. Well, number one, my PPSI idea unfortunately did not work at all. Fortunately, I wasn't trading it, but had a really nice breakout attempt yesterday, and today it just drained out. And instead, INDO ended up being the one that had a really, really nice push today. Middle of the day, well, actually end of the day, really just power hour. Out of nowhere, I don't see anything that really signified why, but it was a really nice move. INDO basically having a sort of first green day. Again, not really completely update. Oh, actually, yeah, here we go. It actually pushed higher up into like the 760s here. Really nice move on INDO today, just again, out of nowhere, one of those energy stocks, a former runner, low float. Love to see it. Hopefully we can set up for some continuation going forward. SNTI today was had a nice power hour push. For me, it was just a bit too trappy all day. It was traded 74 million shares today and just literally couldn't go anywhere. So until the end of the day when we got that nice push from about 216 up to 241, but it's just a little bit risky for me. Nothing I would have liked, just because given the risk, I would have had to risk about 20 cents to make about 20 cents. The risk reward just wasn't there for me today, but still nice little power hour push there. We also had BBAI, which literal chop fest today. I warned about that one as well this morning in Small Cap Rockets. I was live just saying how this was probably gonna be a chop fest today, and it did exactly what I kind of expected. I said probably a push up to about 180 before a dump down to 160 and then just sideways, and literally did that. It was, given the fact that BBAI traded 55 million shares today, it rotated its float over 10 times, and it was just a massive trap all the way around. I do not like to be a part of those. We had OCUL out of nowhere at the end of the day here. Push up from $4 to $5, halted right before market closed, unhalted, went up to 530, probably just, again, gonna do something similar here. And then we had a massive gap and crap on MOTS, massive gap and crap. It tried to have a reversal right here, and literally same thing. We actually had someone dip buying this in Small Cap Rockets today, and I was like, just be careful. Lately these gap and crap reversals simply have not been working, and more likely than not is we'll get a trend break, which once again ended up happening, a fake trend break to a lower dump. I didn't expect it to dump nearly that hard. It was up well over 100% this morning, now only up 7% on the day, all the way back down. This is just, someone just took this opportunity and they're like, sell. They didn't even try. So I mean, this reminds me of 2019. This was gap and crap central. And that's just kind of what this one reminded me of. This is definitely the biggest gap and crap I've seen in quite some time. But it's a good reason. You don't want to be trying to catch a falling knife, because all of a sudden you'll be down, well, a lot. a lot, and it's just not worth it. Trying to catch a falling knife, unfortunately, is just, a recipe for disaster. I would rather be buying stocks. Let's pull up VWAP here real quick, right? It was so far off of VWAP at every point today that it was just ultra bearish. And the only thing I would have liked it for is maybe a pop to floor for a short, and I never would have expected it down this far. I mean, it would have been down 50% from that entry alone. Even had he got in here, down still 40%. So just a massive, massive dump all day. Now, with that being said, there are some multi-day setups intact that I still like. One of them being AVCT, I think it is. Yeah, this is a really nice looking multi-day setup, right? Where we had a nice push up from basically 14 to 50. Dip back down, and now we're getting this multi-day consolidation here, this perk back up. If we can push over about 37 cents for this little multi-week trend break here, oh, that'll be a really, really gorgeous looking swing trade. The only thing I don't like about this is that it tried to do the same thing here and just wasn't able to do it. But now, we're down another 90% from there. Wouldn't surprise me to see a push anywhere from up to 70 or from 70 up to $1 if we could get a really clean trend break with nice continuation. A little higher of a float, but there's been a lot of accumulation down here, which is really nice to see. A lot. I mean, even with the 82 million float, been trading, 300 million plus shares a day on, well, okay, not 300 plus, but over 300 million shares on a couple of days of high volume. And even the rest of the days have been trading, well over 100 million shares. So this is definitely something that I would like to keep an eye on. I think it's a really, really nice look. Again, through about, I would say, unless it could just break through the 39s tomorrow, just keep a look at this trend line. This is a very interesting multi-day, multi-week setup forming in a really tough market. That's, these trades are going to be few and far between in my opinion, but I'm sure a good risk level will set up. I'm sure it'll still be a bit choppy. Remember, the market is down. What did the market end up closing at today? Let's take a look. Down 2% today. I mean, the global markets are just falling right now. Every other currency is so weak other than the US dollar, and I can't help but imagine that's a big part of why so many setups are failing. But that's not to say that every setup is going to fail. It's just to say that you need to be extremely selective. And shout out to whoever brought up this chart in Small Cap Rockets earlier today. This is a really, really nice watch that I definitely want to keep an eye on. So shout out to whoever brought that up. This is a really nice watch. So this is probably my top. This would ideally for me be a swing trade that I'd start building into. Not ready yet. I want to wait for that continuation. Ideally, it dip back down to the trend line if we can break through it. And definitely something I want to make sure there's not an offering in place. I haven't gone through, but I'll keep an eye out for any news that comes out on this if I'm going to be swinging it. Because this is also not a market I really want to be swinging, okay? I want to make that pretty clear too. Swinging in this market, you have something like MNMD, PGY that just out of nowhere, already super beaten down, and they have news that comes out for a 50% dump. Not really anything I want to be a part of. So it's definitely something you need to be cautious on with size if you're going to swing. It's something you should definitely be just cautious of. If you do plan on swing trading, make sure that you're basically keeping an eye on news. Make sure that your risk levels are in check, because at any given moment you can get that gap down. And it can be brutal. That can wipe out your account if you're oversized, right? Those kind of gap downs can wipe out an account. And so I don't want to be oversized on any swing trade, even a great swing trade like AVCT. I would want to add into momentum on dips on those, but that's about it. And another honorable mention to keep an eye on is something like INDO, even though it did fade off quite a bit into the close, just given that, especially after those pipelines randomly exploded in Russia. Energy stocks are probably going to get pretty hot, especially U.S. energy stocks, whether that's in the form of solar, wind, probably gas. Anything energy related is just something, in my opinion, worthy of keeping an eye on. I still think so, even after that PPSI failure. I liked how that looked. I'll keep an eye on it, even though it dumps down 25% today. Still be keeping an eye on that, but right now INDO is a great watch as well. Everything that was moving with INDO is probably a good watch. I'm not going to start in on anything until we get some more consolidation, but that'd be even for a swing trade. I will be keeping an eye on those as a gapper, any type of gap up, any kind of momentum for a potential scalp day trade too. So that all being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, well, I say hundreds, over 100 hours worth of small cap rockets content for, you guys to study, anyone that's in the chat, right? Or in chat right now. If you guys aren't, I highly recommend clicking that link down below just to, again, even for the trial, even if you want to do a 2-week trial and see how you like it. I have a hard time imagining, right, that you're going to get through all the content that I'll be posting, but it's still, you'll get to see the type of content that we're going to be posting. I'm going live 3 days a week, every morning. Well, not every morning, the mornings that I go live for about 30 to 45 minutes, just talking about the state of the market, also potentially taking some trades too, depending on if there's a setup I like. So I'm just trying to help you guys stay safe in this market right now, because it's not an easy one. It's one that you really need to dial back your trading and just sit and wait and be patient. But even OCUL right now, OCUL or whatever, it just dumped down 50 cents a share. Stuff like that. It's really easy to get caught up and all of a sudden take a loss bigger than you were expecting. So hopefully I can help minimize those kinds of degenerate losses and just really staying disciplined to the setups that I'm teaching. That being said, last thing, let me know down in the comments what you traded today, how you did. And besides that, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys back here tomorrow for Small Cap Recap to end the week on a Friday. So thanks so much for watching. I'll see you then. Bye. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for being a part of the StocksToTrade family. We just hit 100,000 subscribers, but our goal by the end of this year is to get 150,000 new family members a part of our channel. So if you haven't already, be sure to hit that like button, comment down below, hit the subscribe button, and maybe even turn on your post notifications. We cannot do this without your guys' support. So thank you so much. And if you want to see more of what we're doing, again, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and comment down below. We'll see you in the next video.